Hey, and welcome back to another video. It is your Lifestyle is K, your secure woman mentor, and I want to talk about bossing up after that toxic relationship. So let's dive into it.
You gotta shine, always shine. No matter what the world throws your way, always shine.
Have you ever wondered why so many women usually boss up, make boss moves, move differently after a heartache or heartbreak? Have you ever wondered that? I know I have, and I know that with me, when it comes to heartbreak, it really helps you move differently. I didn't say fast, but differently, right? So let's talk about how your toxic relationship is number one holding you back. And I don't have to go into the details of whatever toxic relationship that you're in. I really just want to dive into why that boss up is so necessary when you release the thing that's holding you back. A toxic relationship, all it's doing is holding you back from being the person that you know that you are capable of being. Or it's holding you back from the person that you have not even begun to realize you could become. A lot of times, what happens is when women or people get into relationships before they have reached their potential or before they've reached a place in time in their life where they have certain goals, those relationships keep you from realizing that you are capable of so much more. And then on the other side of that, there are people who get into relationships, know that they deserve better, but the relationship is truly holding them back because you don't want to leave the relationship. You want to grow within the relationship, but you're with someone who is keeping you from elevating because number one, everyone can't go where you're going. And yes, that means sometimes it will be the person that you're with, or sometimes people are just so jealous that they will talk you out of becoming your greatest self or manipulate you out of being who you know that you are. One reason why we boss up a lot of times after relationships is because we realize there is a weight, number one, lifted off our shoulders. And now we have this newfound, I'm going to say independence, but it really is. It's a fresh mind. You can now focus, even though you're hurting from maybe the breakup, but ultimately you're realizing that this is a breath of fresh air. There's some things that I've been wanting to do that I need to focus on. And when something has been weighing you down for so long and you have released it, it's so much of a weight off your shoulders that you just take off running a lot of times. And on the flip side of that, sometimes that pain just helps you propel yourself into a different mindset, right? So, one reason you're propelled into that boss life is because you've been holding yourself back for so long because you've allowed yourself to remain in a situation that was not good for you. When you release the toxicity of a relationship, it removes the blocks from your eyes. You can now focus and rediscover your power because now you have a clearer focus, you have a clearer vision, and you don't have anyone telling you, oh, that's not going to work, or talking down on your ideas. Now you can move on those ideas and you realize that, okay, well, if this idea works or not, I'm still going to do it because there's something in me that believes in it. And now you don't have anyone talking you out of it or anyone holding you back or anyone saying anything about everything that you do. And I always want to make this clear. When I say releasing that toxic relationship, that could mean parents, that could mean friendships, that can mean work relationships, that can mean work, and that can mean significant other. So when I say that toxic relationship, I'm not just meaning a significant other. I mean, in any type of relationship that's not healthy for you. And also, what it does when we release that toxic relationship, it allows us to create a new space for ourselves to where it allows us to elevate mentally, spiritually, physically. So you see women who start to look different, or you see people who start to look different. They move different, they think different. There's so many things that happen on the when you're in that boss mode after releasing such negative energy that you feel like you're trying to play catch up, right? So you're just doing so many things at once and you're so excited to move on and to elevate that the sky is so much the limit that you're not looking back. So the boss up comes because you have held yourself back purposely. And when I say purposely, I mean that you know that there's something in you, but in the back of your mind, you don't want to release this relationship. You don't want to release whatever situation or attachment you have to something because you want to do it with them or do it in spite of them. And like I said earlier, everyone can't come with you. Everyone can't be by your side as you're growing, as you're elevating, as you're learning. Sometimes that road, that highway, that interstate has to be taken alone. Whoever you're trying to bring with you is probably going to distract you and it's going to take you even longer and even longer and even longer. So, this is the video for you if you've been thinking about letting a relationship go and moving forward with whatever it is that you want to do. This video is for you if you've been going back and forth about it, back and forth about it. Do it, do it. And when you do it, come back to this video and leave a comment below. It's boss up season. It's time for you to do it for you. It's time for you to make yourself proud.